I wish I was doing something more important with my life.
Worrying about that self-worth again, Prince Topher.
It all just comes too easily.
The fact remains, sire, you will be king, and very soon. When your sainted mother and father passed away and left you in my charge, I promised them that when you came of age, you would be prepared for your reign.
I know, Sebastian. I know. And I guess I am ready to be king. It's just... the thing of it is, I just don't even know who I am yet.
I'm sure it'll come to you. Until then, might I suggest faking it?
Really?
Yes. You wouldn't be the first, and you certainly wouldn't be the last. To the castle.
To the castle. Still, these questions nag me. Nag. Me. Who am I? A far from perfect guy. A bum who wants to do what's right, but often does what's wrong. A kid whose voice is way off key, but loves to sing a song. A guy who dreams like a lion, but wakes up like a lamb. Me, who am I but the guy I am? That's who guy I am.
He's our hero.
Stop.
Such perfection.
It's very kind of you.
He's the kind of guy who we all like to be.
Really appreciate it.
What's the use of self-reflection? Church bells will ring when you are king. People will sing. There is no one but one.
Yes, sir.
Don't talk to her that way. How do you know she's poor?
Look at her. She's filthy.
Here you are, sire.
Thank you, young lady. It's very kind of you.
It's just water.
Give her some money.
Really?
Yes, it's charity. You have things and she doesn't. You're going to give her some of your things so she doesn't have a revolution and take all of your things.
Spare change! Any spare change?
The moment charity is mentioned, out comes every layabout.
Oh, here you are, old woman.
Thank you. Bless you, kind sir.
Be careful, my lord. Many of the very poor have weapons. Begone with you!
No! Good sirs, that is merely Crazy Marie. She lives in the woods and comes to town only to gather what others throw away. She is gentle in every way, sweet and delicate, but not
She's harmless, I can tell. Sebastian, Lord Pinkleton, sheathe your swords. You are a good friend to Marie. How lucky she is to have a true friend such as you. I wish I had a true friend.
I'm standing right here. Shall we journey on?
Very well, Pinkleton. Be well, young lady.
I don't want charity.
Take this coin, then, as a present, in admiration for a true friend in this world. Oh, right. Sorry. Got a lot on my mind.
Thank you for saving my life, dear Ella. I shall return the favor.
I didn't do it to have a favor returned.
Whew! I have a shawl here that only has a few holes and smells of cabbage. You can wear it.
Not necessary. What a handsome man that was, and so kind and generous.
That is but not a man. That is Prince Topher, the slayer of giants and dragons. He has just returned to us from university. He's to be crowned king.
That man? A world leader? But he appears to have a heart, mind, and soul. It can't be, Marie. You're crazy.
Yes, I am. But that does not change the fact that he is our own Prince Topher, and he has returned to be our ruler. Look at your coin, dear.
Why, it is him. From the left. Such silly ears. And the crown doesn't help things. He should wear a floppy hat. Here, Marie, please take this coin. Buy yourself something warm to eat.
Why is it always the poorest who are the most generous? It breaks my heart.
Here is our Jean-Michel. He will spout gibberish now and bore us.
Be nice. Good day, Jean-Michel.
And do you know why the poor are the kindest, Ella and Crazy Marie?
No, but I have a feeling you're about to be most forthcoming.
Because it is a corrupt system with a smashed moral compass.
You will forgive me if I just stagger about and mutter.
Today I will be going alone to the castle to protest the corruption that riddles our government. You must come with me.
Cinderella! That is Madame, Ella's stepmother.
I will shout to the prince. You will have no choice but to listen.
Cinderella! You are in harm's way.
I have a vision for what this kingdom could be.
Cinderella, help me with my packages. Cinderella, lazy stepdaughter, help me with my parcels. Careful, careful. Nobody knows the extreme torture that I am subjected to. I'm ignoring that. Gabrielle, Charlotte, come, daughters, come.
We are here, Mama. We are exhausted being as beautiful as we look.
Cinderella, idle girl, help your stepsisters with their shrewd purchases. Into the house, daughters. The real ones. Madame isn't always terrible. Sometimes she sleeps.
Gabrielle, I brought a book from university for you with pictures of how people live in other lands and how they govern, like Norway, Italy, Japan.
You've mentioned my interest in these places only in passing, and you've brought a whole book? Quit it, you.
And 4 days from now, I would like to take you on a date. I'm organizing a soup kitchen. We need someone to stir. And ladle.
Gabrielle, do not talk to that man. We are teetering precariously between upper middle class and lower upper class. We cannot be seen talking with a revolutionary. Into the house at once.
Why do I care? Why do I try? I will never be good enough for her. I shall take this book and burn it.
Why not give the book to dear Ella?
If it's quite all right, Jean-Michel, I would love to look at your book of how other countries live.
Then here, Ella, take it. I shall go on my way alone and live my own life. I'm a loner. You're coming with me, right?
Of course.
Good.
A book? It's been so long since I owned something just me.
Cinderella, get in there and clean that kitchen.
I've just finished it.
Then Prepare the dinner.
Oh, it's on the stove.
Then the bed. The bed must
Beds
be
are turned down and your bed clothing is all laid out.
Well. Where did you get that book?
Jean-Michel just gave it to me.
Isn't it wonderful how people just give you things? Still daddy's little girl. What's this doing here?
That's my father's coat.
Ugh, it's rags.
It's all I have to remember him by.
It's rags now. Clean the porch with these rags.
I'm as mild and as meek as a mouse. When I hear a command, I obey. But I know of a spot in my house where no one can stand in my way. In my own little corner, in my own little chair, I can be whatever I want to be. On the wing of my fancy, I can fly anywhere, and the world will open its arms to me. I'm a young Norwegian princess or a milkmaid. I'm the greatest prima donna in Milan. I'm an heiress who has always had her silk made by her own flock of silkworms in Japan. I'm a girl and go mad for love's a game I can play with a cool and confident kind of air. Just as long as I stay in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair. I can be whatever I want to be. I'm a thief in Calcutta. I'm a queen in Peru. I'm a mermaid dancing upon the sea. I'm a huntress on an African safari. It's a dangerous type of sport, and yet it's fun. In the night I sallied forth to seek my glory, and I find I forgot to bring my gun. I am lost in the jungle all alone and unarmed when I meet a lioness in her lair. Then I'm glad to be back in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair. I can be whatever I want to be.
Just as long as I stay in my own little corner.
All alone in my own little chair.
Your Majesty, Your Majesty, a list of the lords entreating me.
A list of the lords entreating me with what?
105 requests.
That seems a lot.
I'll take this. Now, Your Future Majesty, in honor of your upcoming coronation, we proudly proclaim your kingdom a land of plenty and bounty. Now, may I have the imprimatur of your ring on this other announcement?
Oh, right. Sorry. What's it for?
Oh, nothing. It's complicated. Do you really want me to go into it?
Prince Topher, listen!
What was that?
You must take responsibility for your actions.
Who's that yelling from the other side of the moat?
The people are being treated unfairly by your government.
He seems upset.
Rabble-rouser! Ignore him. I have this new law which forbids any. Actually, if you let me have the ring, it would save the trip.
Shouldn't we listen to what he has to say? I mean, people were never upset with Mom and Dad, were they?
Your parents had the good fortune to be royalty in a time of plenty. But since their unfortunate demise, I have done my best to run this country. I have done my best to raise you in the fine schools.
Hello, I'm talking here.
We should invite him up for a talk.
Ignore him.
I will not give up. If you do not listen, I will shout this to the town
You
square.
shout this to the town square? Perhaps it's time for a distraction.
What kind of distraction?
A royal wedding.
Wow. Does that work?
Oh, like a dream. Every time.
But who's gonna get married?
Well, you.
No. Me? That's just silly. I went to an all-boys school off in the woods and then attended an all-male university on an island. Why did you do that to me?
For this happy day! Oh, I'm going to find you a bride! Oh, happy day!
Sebastian, this is nonsense. How will you find me a bride?
We shall have a magnificent ball. Dancing.
What?
Oh, every eligible young woman who can afford a gown will attend. That's a wonderful selection process right there. I mean, if you can't afford a nice dress, you don't have any business marrying a prince. Now, come back. All the guests will be in masks, and you will dance with every girl. At the stroke of midnight, all the guests will remove their masks, and you will have found your bride.
That's fast.
Oh, king and queen on the throne, and I am there to guide you through all of your decisions. It's really a win-win.
How would any girl fall in love with me so quickly?
A valid question, which we will answer sometime soon. Now, Lord Pinkerton, I want you to tell this to all. A pronouncement. An announcement.
His Royal Highness, Christopher Rupert, Windermere,
please don't say my full name.
Vladimir, Carl Alexander, Francois Reginald, Lancelot Herman,
Herman.
Gregory James, he's giving a ball.
Now is the time to act. No other time will do. Live and play your part. Don't give away your part. Don't take what the world gives you. Now is the time to live. No other time is real. Yesterday has gone. Tomorrow is a guess. Today you can see and feel. No, tradespeople, takers, and fishmongers. I shout to the prince, but he ignores me. If he and Sebastian can take the land from the very poor, it is only a matter of time before he can take it from all of us. Yeah! For you just can't wait to be served by fate on a silver plate or a tray. Now is the time of your life, the time of your life is today.
The prince is giving a ball, the prince is giving a ball. Yee, a ball, and that's not all. The prince is giving a ball, the prince is giving a ball. His royal highness
Hello, I'm talking here.
Yes, sorry.
Now is the time to live.
He's giving a
No
ball.
other time will do.
The prince is giving a ball.
Who's giving a what?
A ball.
Now is the time to act. No other time will do.
The prince is giving a ball.
What?
He's giving a ball. The prince is giving a
His Royal Highness Christopher Rupert, Windermere, Vladimir, Karl Alexander, Francois Reginald, Lancelot Herman Gregory James is giving a ball.
The prince is giving a what?
The prince is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball.
His Majesty has this decree to attend the ball. All one requires is an invitation and suitably fashionable attire. And the prince shall choose a woman from the ball to be his bride. That means anyone can be the queen.
So will he want a taller girl? Or will he want a stronger girl? Or will he want a smaller girl?
The prince is giving a ball.
I wish I were a older girl. I wish I were a younger girl. I wish I were an older girl.
The prince is giving a ball.
I've wished a lot of things I don't wish anymore. But now I wish a lot of things I've never wished before. I wish I had, I wish I could, I wish I might, I wish I would, I wish I were invited to the Princess Royal
He's giving a ball. He's giving a ball. The prince is giving a
Now is the time to act.
We hear him, but the prince is giving a ball.
Now is the time to live.
We hear him, but His Royal Highness Christopher Rupert James is giving a ball.
Royal Highness Christopher Rupert,
Christopher Rupert, Windermere, Vladimir,
Slayer of Dragons,
Karl Alexander,
Destroyer of Gargoyles,
Francois Reginald,
Sportsman and Poet,
Lancelot
Herman
Gregory James is giving a
The prince is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball. The prince
is giving
He's giving a ball.
are. Cinderella, once you're done tightening Charlotte's corset.
Ooh, I can taste my lunch.
We must move on to Gabrielle's hair. It's beginning to fear I look like a Bavarian pretzel. Cinderella! Cinderella! Cinderella. It's an amusing name. I crack myself up. She sits by the cinders of the fire, and her name is Ella, so I call her Cinderella. Why don't I have any friends?
Face it, Mama, you are well versed in the art of ridicule.
I do have a flair for it, don't I? Actual daughters. Watch and learn. Cinderella! Cinderella! Oh, there you are! Hurry! Get dressed! Get ready for the ball. You're going to find yourself a husband.
Am I?
Ridicule. Who caught it?
I did! That's terrible!
Who could it be, and at this hour? Everybody clear out of here while I get rid of this imbecile. Now, what brand of idiot would just... Sebastian, what an unexpected delight.
Madame, I have only but a moment. I invite you to hang upon my every word.
Invitation accepted.
Tonight's ball shall be in masks. The prince shall be in the gold mask. What color mask shall your daughter Gabrielle be wearing?
Why, pink.
Oh, if the daughter is anything like the mother, I think that the pink mask and the gold mask should meet and fall in love.
Are you implying what I'm inferring?
Your daughter is all a part of my master plan.
You are brilliant.
Oh, you are perceptive. Together, we shall make this so, and tonight I shall see you at the ball.
Come, daughters, come. Oh, Gabrielle, just look at you. You too, Charlotte, but really, look at Gabrielle. Cinderella, fetch the orange box. From Venice, a piece of glass spun to perfection, more valuable than diamonds. Each of us shall wear the tiniest bit of hand-blown Venetian glass. Allow me to place this tiny bubble around the neck of my courageous Charlotte, and allow me to place this tiny bubble around the neck of my beautiful daughter, Gabrielle. Cinderella, fetch the perfume. Hurry, daughters, that count. Finish getting ready. Who could it be? It must be good news.
Good evening, Madame. Gabrielle, forgive me for interrupting your momentous evening. For the ball tonight, I thought you might desire to take these wildflowers. I picked them myself.
Thank you, Jean-Michel. They are so beautiful.
And for the mother of the most perfect girl in all of God's creation, I have gathered these.
You are not welcome here. Get out of my house!
Would you perhaps consider...
Leave and take your simple pleasures with you.
Mother, don't be mean. That was so nice.
No. 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 No! Plans. There are plans. Plans that do not involve Mr. Soapbox.
But he means well, and I think he likes me.
Let me tell you something about love, miss. Flowers in your hand and dreams in your head. I married your father for love. He died, and I cried. Then I married Cinderella's father for money. He died, and I got a house. Oh, 7:30. Ball preparation, double time. Cinderella, my shoes. Charlotte, powder your sister's face.
Oh, I can't see!
Venetian glass.
I'm hungry!
Gabrielle, feed the baby. Cinderella, my hat. Coming, madame. Expensive bracelet, necklace, hair. Then the prince we shall ensnare.
Then the prince we shall ensnare.
Are we worthy?
Yes, yes!
To battle. The crown is ours to lose. Posture. Posture.
Expensive bracelet, necklace, hair. Then the prince we shall ensnare. Expensive bracelet, necklace, hair. The invitations!
Let us storm the castle, lovely daughters. This is the night everything changes. Off to the ball. Expensive bracelet, necklace, hair. Cinderella is not going anywhere.
Flowers in the bouquet was a wild rose. Its thorn has scratched my lip. Yes, I'm bleeding. I should go up to the prince and scratch his lip.
Oh, now.
Make him drink lemonade, all that'll sting.
That's just cruel.
Enough taking things as they are. Now is the time to march to the palace steps. The peasants, the tradespeople, and finally get the prince to listen instead of having this fancy ball.
You should do that. You should march up to him and talk to him.
He won't listen to me. He uses his castle to hide from the truth. Him meeting me will never happen. The only thing funnier than that is you going to the ball. Yeah, why don't you just go to the ball and ask the prince when he'll start noticing? Noticing that the people are being evicted from their land. It's absurd.
Jean-Michel! I could go to the prince and he might listen to me. And if I had a gown, I think I might look sort of nice. I am in the royal palace of all places when I meet the finest prince you've ever seen. And the color on my two stepsisters' faces is a queer sort of sour apple green. I am coy and flirtatious when alone with the prince. I'm the belle of the ball in my own little corner, all alone in my own little
Ball, their ball, and fiddle-dee-dee. Fiddle-dee-fiddle-dee-fiddle. All the wishes in the world are poppycock and twaddle.
Oh, crazy Marie, are you mocking me with your gibberish?
Yes, fol-de-roll and fiddle-dee-dee, fiddle-dee-faddle-dee-foodle. All the dreamers in the world are dizzy in the noodle.
So what if I do have a dream to see the prince again? And tell him what life in his kingdom is really like, and what it could be.
Exactly, and then to have him fall in love with you.
No one will fall in love with me. Why do you come to visit me tonight?
I just knew I would find you in the same little chair, in the pale pink mist of a foolish dream.
I am being foolish.
Then be foolish with me. What would you dream of?
Why, an invitation to the ball, I guess.
Right here. There's an invitation.
What? But it's torn.
Don't wait for everything to be perfect. Just go. Now, what else would you dream of?
A pink gown, I'd imagine. A beautiful gown sewn up with pearls and jewels, and a tiara of diamonds.
And on your feet?
Why, the most beautiful grosgrain pumps, I'd imagine.
No, better. The Venetian glass your stepmother so loves in her trinkets and baubles. An entire pair of shoes made only of Venetian glass.
How silly. I'd be the envy of all. But how would I get to the ball?
Oh, over here?
Yes.
I'll turn it into a golden carriage.
And horses.
These mice.
And a fox as a footman. And a raccoon as a driver. Oh, you are crazy, Marie. Why, in order to do that, you would have to be a fairy godmother. But you're a crazy woman. What are you doing in that beautiful gown?
You'd be surprised how many beautiful gowns have crazy women in them.
Are you really my fairy godmother?
But of course, my child. Actually, I'm everyone's fairy godmother. But you're the only one who's given me charity, generosity, and kindness. And now I must make all the dreams we joked about come true.
But that's so improbable. Implausible.
Impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. Impossible for a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. And four white mice will never be four white horses. Such folderol and fiddle-dee-dee of courses. Impossible. But the world is full of zanies and fools who don't believe in sensible rules and won't believe what sensible people say. And because these daft and dewy-eyed dopes keep building up impossible hopes, impossible things are happening every day.
Impossible.
Impossible. Impossible. Impossible. Impossible. Impossible.
But if you could be a beggar woman not 5 minutes ago, and now you are my fairy godmother, then anything is possible, right?
I suppose so.
You could change it all. You could make it all happen.
No, but you could change it all. You could make it all happen.
Never. I couldn't.
Well, you're right. It's all so impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. Impossible for a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. And four white mice will be four white horses. Such folderol and fiddle-dee-dee of courses. Impossible.
But the world is full of zanies and fools who don't believe in sensible rules and won't believe what sensible people say. And because these daft and dewy-eyed jokes keep building up impossible hopes, impossible things are happening every day.
Glass slippers. But Cinderella, I must tell you, all of this magic is very powerful. But it will end at midnight tonight. Now go to the ball In the name of every girl who has ever wanted to go to a ball in a beautiful gown. In the name of every girl who has ever wanted to change the world she lived in. Go with the promise of possibility. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. Oh, it's possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. It's possible for a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. And 4 white mice are easily turned to horses. Such gold roll and fiddly-dee of horses. Quite possible. For the world is full of zanies and fools who don't believe in sense in love and won't believe what sensible people say. And because his Captain Julia just keep building up impossible hopes, impossible things are happening every day. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible.
Only 200 women to go.
Sebastian, honestly.
So which one is it?
Which one is which?
Duh. The prince. Which is the prince? I mean, come on. What do you think I came here for? The free food?
A good time? A dance, perhaps?
Wrong answer. I got marrying royalty on my mind. So which one is he here?
Well, maybe it's me.
Not likely. You're no prince. You're ordinary.
What makes you think I'm ordinary?
We're doing the gavotte, and you can't even keep the beat. When we get to the waltz, you're gonna trip over your 2 left feet and land on your flat little bottom. End of discussion.
Hope to talk to you later.
I've moved on. Hey!
How do you do?
How do you do?
Lovely dance, isn't it? I hope my dancing's okay.
Oh, your dancing's absolutely princely. Oops, I let that slip out.
Ah, so you know.
I would know a wise and handsome prince anywhere.
The last girl did not know.
You're kidding! Well, thanks for the heads up!
I think she does now.
Well,
So,
what can you tell me about yourself?
why, what would it please you to know, Your Highness?
What are your interests?
Why, whatever your interests are, Your Highness.
Okay. Creepy.
Your Majestic Highness! Just because I was playing hard to get doesn't mean I am hard to get.
Really creepy. Sebastian, I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry.
It's the prince!
enough. Everyone, it's time to play ridicule.
What happened to the nice girl?
No, we're playing ridicule. 2 circles spin, and when they stop, 2 players out ridicule one another. We're going to find you a bride, and you get to be the judge.
Bum diddy bum 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 diddy bum bum.
1 and 2 and 3.
Oh, but my dear, I love that dress. No matter how many times I see it. Oh, I remember when that dress was first in fashion. When I was a young girl.
Please do not speak of your childhood, as I have not brought a copy of the Old Testament to follow along.
We can call that.
Well, it's awfully sophisticated.
It just seems like cruelty.
Sophisticated cruelty. There's a slight difference there. I keep forgetting what it
I'm
is.
not quite sure I want to play this game.
We have another round in the riddle.
Bum diddy bum 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 diddy bum bum.
1 and 2 and 3.
Age before beauty. You first, dear.
You have such a lovely speaking voice. Have you ever considered reciting poetry?
What? Say it. The anticipation is killing me. Do the ridicule. Why do you say that?
No reason. I just really like your speaking voice, and I think you would sound really wonderful reciting a poem. And I also like the feather in your hair. It's a lovely color for you.
Why are you doing this to me?
What is this bewitchery you practice?
It's just kindness.
Oh, kindness.
Yes. Kindness is practiced now in all the great courts. Ridicule isn't done anywhere anymore. It's all kindness now. Even in the French courts.
Oh, kindness. Baguette.
Yes. You know, compassion.
Who are you, you strange woman?
I don't know who she is, but she is very, very wealthy indeed. And did you see her feet? Shoes made of Venetian glass. My resentment is all-consuming.
Kindness. You must all try it.
Kindness. I'll be the first. Isn't it wonderful to have a pleasant young lady such as yourself in our court tonight?
Thank you. And it's an honor to be at this wonderful party you're throwing.
It's like every time they speak, a part of me dies.
This room is filled with some of the loveliest women I have ever met. I just saw they have vanilla cake on the buffet. I love vanilla cake. Thank you to whoever made it. This court is alive with laughter and warmth.
It's like it was during the reign of Prince Topher's parents.
And may his reign be a continuation of that.
Those were glorious days, but so are these. Look at all of these magnificent guests.
You are so kind. Thank you. You make me wish I were a better person. There's something somewhat familiar about you. What could...
Hi. Hi. I admire how you've changed everything around, and yet I'm so comfortable with you. I feel as if I've met you before. And minutes ago, I saw you. I looked up when you came through the door. My head started reeling, you gave me the feeling the room had no ceiling or floor. 10 minutes ago I met you, and we murmured our how do you I wanted to ring out the bells and fling out my arms and to sing out the news. I have found her, she's an angel with the dust of the stars in her eyes. We are dancing, we are flying, and she's taking me back to the skies. In the arms of my love I'm flying, over mountain and meadow and glen. And I like it so well that for all I can tell, I may never come down again. I'm sorry to be so effusive. I'm not usually this way with people I've just met. It's just places like these. I just feel like, what am I doing here?
I feel the same.
Like such a phony.
So do I.
You do?
Yes.
Me too. My name is...
Topher. Short for Christopher, yes, I know.
Have we met before?
Yes, and we are seeing each other for the first time right now. 10 minutes ago I met you, and we murmured our how do you do's. I wanted to ring out the bells and fling out my arms and to sing out the news. I have found him, I have found in the arms of my love I'm flying, over mountain and meadow and glen. And I like it so well that for all I can tell, I may never come down again. I may never come down to earth again. I have to go.
But I just found you.
I don't want to go, but I must.
Don't go.
Prince Topher, there's something I must tell you. You need to open your eyes to what's happening in your kingdom. The poor are having their land taken. You must help them. You must.
I don't think that's kind. How can you call that kindness?
This is is all so wonderful. You are so wonderful. But I have to go.
Wait, young lady, where are you going? Wait, stop! Wait, I don't even know your name.